Hey Sag, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your August general reading, Sag. Okay, let's see what we have going on for you guys. As usual, I have the major arcanas here. Sorry, I'm just fixing a mess I just made. I have the major arcanas. All right, so we're gonna check in and see like what the most influential energy is that'll be surrounding you for the month of August. I love doing this. Like I said, they're all majors, but this kind of gives us like some insight on, you know, what is potentially going to affect you, you know, the most in August. Okay, that's what the majors to me do. They're very influential. They're the most powerful cards, you know, in the deck, and it definitely gives us more insight. So Spirit, Sag, let's find you some messages. So Spirit, please show me messages for Sagittarius for the month of August. You guys, I was just like, I know I didn't say the word Siri, but when I said Sag, Siri opened up like she's spying on me right now. It's crazy. She's doing it again. Yeah, so all right, Sag, let's see what we have for you. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Spirit, messages for Sag. We gonna get a dropper or no? Let's see. Oh, we got two. God dang it. Only wanted one, but we'll take them both. All right. Interesting. All right, so we have the Magician and we have the Hangman. Okay, I really only wanted one, but because you guys saw them drop out, I'm gonna have to use it. Okay. All right, so the Magician. Let's talk about the Magician first. All right, so Magician is the sorry, I was distracted. So the Magician is a card of Gemini and Virgo, okay? And the energies of the Magician is usually focused on power, concentration, your talents, tapping into your potential skills, resources, taking action, and it could also be a little tricky, right? The Hangman, on the other hand here, is a card of Pisces, and the energies of the Hangman can, you know, have you hanging on, okay? Kind of waiting. It's weird because, you know, it also represents like letting go and surrendering, contemplating, transitioning, retreating, and kind of looking at things from a bigger picture. So you could potentially have any of those, you know, energies going on around you, or even, you know, a combination of both, since you got both. You're the first sign where I had two of these come out. So, you know, some of you could have either or of these energies going on, or a combination, you know, of them all. You could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a Virgo, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or just the energy, you know, of those signs. Okay, so just give me a quick second, because, you know, I just want to kind of, you know, meditate and think about this, you know, for, you know, a second. To be honest with both of these here, I'm kind of feeling like there's something that you're focused on, something that you're contemplating on, either wanting, doing, something of that nature, or you're in a transition of such. Okay, I feel like I don't know, like you're taking action on something here, right? Whether this is a physical thing for you or is mental. I'm not really sure, but I feel that's what I'm pulling in. I feel like it's more like you contemplating on something, trying to make something happen, something of that nature. Interesting. I don't know. Let's just move on. All right, guys. Messages for Sag. What is Sag up to, Spirit? Like, you know, I'm like, this is like crazy. You had a flipper here. You know, it says buy the book. That's interesting. You know what? All right, guys. There's something that you're focused on that may not be what you think it is. All right. Which is probably why you're focused on it so much. Let's check out, you know, by the book. Let's check out by the book. All right, what card is that? 11. 11 is a master number. So it's almost like you're being guided or called, you know, to do something. Bigger picture. You're being discerning about something with this here. There's something that, you know, I can see why you're focused here. There's a reason to be. I kind of feel, all right, let me just stop here. 11 by the book. Let's find that and read that from the book. All right, so 40. I see you focusing on something here. I can tell you that right now. All right, so we have by the book. Abiding by social rules. Conformity. Respecting cultural or family custom. Universal laws. It says the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is the time to learn these laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. So, guys, I definitely feel the law, you know, of attraction here. I don't know necessarily like what it is that, you know, you're focused on, but I feel that it's of importance to you. Okay, that's the reason why you're trying to follow, you know, the rules. However, I feel like there is a hesitancy here. Like you're thinking, I don't know, you're thinking about doing something, or someone around you could be considering or contemplating something here. And I think the question is it right? Right? Is it legal? Is it ethical? Is it, you know, the best option? Like you're thinking about something. And, you know, and the thing is that I appreciate the energy of reflection here, because the hangman is kind of like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't, or if I do this, right, what are the consequences? What is the repercussions of it? Like you're looking at something intensely. What it is the question here. I'm not, you know, I really don't know like what it is. So you got me on that one. But I do see here that there is something here that I think, you know, needs to be done the right way, the correct way, a respectful way, a legal way. And the reason why I feel like you're watching it so intensely is because I think you feel like, you know, if you don't do it the right way, then you're not quite sure what the outcome is going to be. It's better just to be straightforward and do it the right way. That way you don't get in any trouble. I guess I'm thinking like somebody here is thinking about living outside of, or doing something outside of the norm or outside of normal boundaries. Now, this could be deeply spiritual, you know, maybe working with entities, elements that may you may think, you know, may potentially like harm you. You could be teaching, you know, other people things, leading other people in some way, shape, or form. There's something here with I don't know, some type of change. I don't know, contemplation. I am so sorry. I'm just really trying to figure out, like, this is bizarre, so to speak. Discernment. You're using discernment. That's why you're waiting to make a move or to do something here. There's so, I'm like really trying to piece this together. Yeah, you see, time to connect. Like there's something spiritual going on with you guys. I don't know if you're connecting to others, teaching others. Maybe someone's teaching you, Sag. But I don't know. I feel like there could be a trickster. Maybe there's someone that you've connected to, right? Maybe at work. Maybe you're working with somebody here, but I don't know. Like I kind of feel like you should be not necessarily cautious of them, but maybe do your own, you know, research. There's a teacher here. There's a I don't know if it's a spiritual teacher, but I don't feel like they're following the rules, okay? I feel like this magician is shady, you know, in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe they're asking you to do something, Sag. And I just honestly feel like maybe you should wait, right? Kind of sit back, you know, and think about this for a minute. Just wait. That's kind of how I'm feeling. So I don't know what you're connecting with, what you're connecting to, what you're learning, who's guiding you right now spiritually. It's very spiritual. Like there's laws here that, you know, I feel like you shouldn't escape. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe you should back away from whatever this is. It just doesn't feel right. And it's almost like, it's so crazy because I'm even having a hard time like tuning in or connecting exactly to what this is. But someone's not being honest. They're not telling you the truth. You know, I feel like they're leading you to a place where maybe you don't want to go or you shouldn't be. Now, this ain't gonna be for everybody, okay? But I feel like there is somebody that is guiding you on your spiritual path that, you know, is not really leading you to the place where you need to be. Maybe just some wrong information, right? You need to think about this, like really search your soul and say, hey, like, does this feel right? Right? Does this feel like it's true? Maybe you need to do your own research, like go within. Somebody here has a very uncanny connection to the spiritual, the mystical, and the metaphysical world, okay? There's somebody here. I know somebody could be even doing like sacrifices and things of that nature. This reading's getting weird, fam. Okay, so, you know, I don't know, but I can feel the energy. Like it's strong, but there's somebody's inner voice is saying, I don't know, pick up the small vibrations, pick up what they're putting down. You know, there's something bigger that someone needs to see. I don't know what the frick this is, right? But if walls could talk is what I'm hearing, right? You're being drawn to like metaphysical studies. Somebody here, I keep hearing if walls could talk, if walls can talk. Somebody's so connected that they make people uncomfortable or they scare people. If I don't know what the frick this is. I honestly don't. I have no idea. I just know that there's a spiritual connection to it. Look, work. I don't know if I said that. Maybe you met this person at your job, at work. Maybe you're working with, you know, a spiritual teacher. Ugh. You need to check what their intentions are. I'm gonna say that. I feel like their intentions is a little off, and maybe you should kind of take a break and kind of do your own research. Like if you're coming into spirituality right now, like just be mindful of your connection. I don't like it. Okay, I don't like this teacher. I don't like this person. You know, I don't know. You have family room here. You know, it could be somebody in your family. You could have invited this person into your home. You could be doing a spiritual work in their home, in your home. I wouldn't be there. I don't know. Just make sure you don't bring anything home. Okay? Never had a reading like this before. Yeah, you got the card of despair. Like, I don't feel like whatever you're doing, whatever you're working with, whether this is you working with your own stuff or you're partnering up with somebody else, you could be doing this to change. Somebody got some mysterious, like, look, somebody's gifted here for sure. Like I said, somebody has a very strong connection to the physical, the spiritual, the mystical, and the metaphysical world. Somebody does. You know, they're very gifted. They could be practicing in their home and things like that. But I'm not quite sure if what you're tuning into, you know, is really good for you. Whatever you're working with, just make sure that they're doing this stuff by the book, okay? Like no shady stuff. Like don't be sending like spells, you know, like bad juju, you know, to people and stuff like that. But with the hangman here, I feel like, you know, you're giving up something. You're sacrificing something for something. Maybe you're connecting to sources or entities in which you have to sacrifice, you know, a part of yourself, you know, because we do have the magician here. There's magic all in this reading. The metaphysical, the mystics, you know, it's here. The connections are here. Even the hangman, you know, to me is a very spiritual card. Like there's a transition going on in your world right now. And I don't know, maybe you got to make a choice. You have a choice. Make a choice. What is it going to be? What's right or what's easy? Are you going to follow like universal laws or are you going to break them? That's kind of how I feel like this is what it is. Look, you know, I believe in pretty much anything. Okay, I'm just going to throw that out there. And I believe in good. I believe in bad. You know, light and dark. You know, it all balances out in the end. You know, but you're being asked to do this by the book, right? Not to try to cheat or find ways around something here. There's no cheating in the universe, right? It'll work out for you in a short for the short time, but eventually, you know, things will, you know, catch up, you know, to you. Okay, right? On the bottom of the deck, Lord, you got all that glitters, you know, ain't gold. Okay, so there's someone here that you're connected to, whether this is work, whether this is a family member, like I don't know. Look, between worlds, there's something here very spiritual. This is very spiritual. Like I don't know, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sag? What you up to? Yeah, could be 3 of you. I don't know who you're working with, right? It's almost like a master magician here. Somebody very spiritual, very gifted. However, I don't know. I feel like, to be frank, I feel like they're doing darker magic or darker things. Watch what you're connecting to because I don't know if this is going to be good for you. I don't even know if I'm going to post this reading. It makes me just want to redo it, Sag, seriously. Because I just don't know, like, you know, what the heck, you know, this is. But we have this, you know, between worlds. Like, this is, like, crazy. This is crazy. Interesting. It's very interesting. But at the same time, it's giving me a mild headache, right? Giving me a mild headache. How am I feeling? I don't even know. It's like I don't trust something here, but I feel like you're exploring something. I don't know. like you're engaging in something, right? But I feel like it's gonna blind you, right? It's gonna cause, like, I don't know, you feel like you're connecting to something that's in, like, you know, no man's land, you know, or something that is just, like, you're not seeing where you're going. You're not seeing what's ahead of you at all. Whatever it is that you're curious about, whatever you're trying to grow, I feel like it's a mystery. Like, I don't know. This is like some type of weird matrix I feel that you're getting yourself into, and it's definitely gonna, if you're looking to go to dig deep into your spirituality, you're there. All right, you are definitely there. Okay, you've reached that place. You're in some type of matrix, like you're in some type of divine matrix, you know, where your consciousness is like greater than like your own thoughts or beliefs, you know, like you're planting seeds that eventually are going to take root. Like, wow. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna post this just because, I mean, I don't know, is this for somebody out there? Page of Swords, you know, pages are, you know, they're novice, right? They're, you know, this page is receiving all kinds of communication and things right now. This is a lot of learning with this page showing up, you know, in your reading. You know, pages can even be mischievous, right? There's something that is, you know, there's an inquisitive energy here. There's an inquisitive person. There's a lot of communication between you and somebody else. And somebody is very ambitious. And then there's somebody who's very clever. All right. You're communicating with somebody. There's a lot of investigation almost going on. Like digging deep, you know, into the mind, into the consciousness. Like this page is a learner of, he's learning information here, but what he's learning either is very mischievous, it ain't right? Somebody's being I don't know. We got an ambitious person who really wants to learn, and then you're receiving a lot of communication from someone here. But I don't know. It's almost like it's almost like borderline don't trust it. But at the same time, this may be what you're looking for, right? But whatever you're doing, do it by the book. Okay, just do it by the book. All right. Yeah, or else, right? You got the Nine of Swords. And then you also have the Six of Wands. Like you're making progress in whatever it is that you're doing. But I feel like this, with this Nine of Swords here, like you're just not sure. Like there's a little bit of worry behind it, anxiety even. And you don't want to get into things that's going to cause suffering, all right? So I don't know how deep you're going, but if you're looking to accomplish something here, you know, if you're looking to make progress and to gain something, you're going to get it, right? So, you know, whatever it is you're looking for, I feel like you're going to find it. It's going to offer you the rewards that you've been looking for because it's here. Like you're going to recognize the power that you have within you or someone has already. This shit sound crazy. Eight of Swords. Don't get stuck. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. I just don't see a really positive outcome, you know, coming here. I just feel negative, particularly like with this Eight of Swords. I feel like you're going to, you know, go by the book because you don't want to trap yourself or, you know, I mean, you're thinking about this because the Eight of Swords is all, you're analyzing, you know, what you're doing, right? But you don't want to give up all of your power. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't trust this Eight of Swords. I don't really have a good feeling about it. And then we have the Ten of Swords to follow it up. I don't think so, right? There is something here that, you know, is going, I don't know. There's an energy here for a backfire. Do it by the book, okay? Whatever it is that you're into. I mean, this could be something as simple as somebody like just casting spells, right? You know, on other people or learning, you know, how to do so. Sag, you're a Sag. Sag is your fire sign. So, you know, there's power. You have power in you, all right, to to infuse whatever it is that you want, right? Fire is it's a very powerful element, you know, but you want to use your gifts, your powers, you know, your elements in a good way, not to harm others. There's nothing wrong with dark magic. You know, a lot of people, you know, some people, you know, kind of practice on the left hand path, you know, others on the right. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It all comes from the same thing. But I don't want you to hurt yourself, right? Because we have this despair card. You have the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. There's something here that just ain't really for you, at least not at this time. Or whatever knowledge you're gaining, you know, from somebody here, it just don't feel good. What else do we have for Sag? I'm saying for everybody. I know this, right? So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, be practical, right? Be real. Be conservative. Like really, you know, investigate whatever information that you're giving to others or that somebody's given to you. I feel like whatever you're connecting to, you're going to have a hard time escaping from. If you've come across some new gifts, because there are spiritually gifted people out here, like there are true magicians out here. There are, you know, people who can do good with their gifts, and you can also use your gifts, you know, for not good things, for harm. All right, but I would be cautious of this 9, this 10, this 8. You know, you're going to get what you ask for. You got the 10 of Wands right on the bottom of the deck. Like you're opening up. I almost feel like you're opening up the floodgates of hell. Somebody out there. And I just feel like it's going to be in all around you and in everything that, you know, you do. I'm out. I'm not even getting any deeper into this, Sag. I just feel like you're working with some spiritual, you know, some type of either spiritual teacher, spiritual powers. You know, you could be just digging deep, you know, into your spirituality right now. You know, working with your spiritual gifts, you know, really contemplating to see how far you can take this. Just make sure that, you know, you do everything by the book, because I see some outcomes here that, you know, like I see your progress, but I also see the pain. So just be mindful, you know, of that. Let's get you one more major before we head out. I just want to see what the outcome of this is going to be. Okay. What do we have, Spirit? Strength wanted to come out. Card of Leo. So if I have any input to add to this reading, it would be, you know, kind of tame yourself, right? Go slow, you know, have patience, okay? If you're trying to accomplish something here, it's definitely you're going to be successful. I do feel that, but I feel like strength is asking you to be mindful, like, you know, tame yourself. There is someone here that's trying to persuade you in some way, shape, or form into something. I don't know, but I feel like they're withholding, you know, some of that information back. So if you're out there looking for one of these online people, you know, to help you with your spiritual gifts, to help guide you, you know, they may be being a little more persuasive, you know, more like in a trickster, you know, kind of energy. Okay, Sag. So just be mindful, like watch your steps, okay? Spiritually, you know, watch your steps. All right, Sag, that's all I have for you. Very weird reading. It is what it is. I'll see you guys in the next video.